What's up, guys? My name is John Nance, and today I am here with
Salma Sanchez.
And first question to start off, I'm going to ask you, who are you?
Well, like I said, my name is Salma. I work as an operations analyst for a mental health nonprofit and consulting clinic. I am Latina. I am first generation. I am a sister. I'm a partner. I'm a parent. I'm a human. And I enjoy the outdoors.
What do you love to do?
Well, a huge part of what I love to do is my job. Operations analyst sounds pretty boring, but the fact that I'm working in the field that I am in, which is mental health, makes my job a lot more enjoyable and makes me love my job a lot more. I'm a huge advocate for mental health and for diversity and inclusion, and that's what we do at our clinic. We are one of the few inclusive mental health clinics in the Fox Valley. We have safe providers for our LGBTQ clients, and then we also have BIPOC clinicians for our people of color here in the Fox Valley. So I deal with more of the administrative work, like scheduling any type of meetings, taking care of all of our clients' needs.
Where would you say it all started?
I think it all started with like my own mental health journey. I started going to therapy 3 or 4 years ago, and that kind of just made me want to advocate a lot more and create more awareness, especially in the Fox Valley and especially in the Latino community, because there's still a huge stigma in the Latino community for mental health and receiving mental health services, especially as like a first generation Latina. I was raised as like, you don't have anything to be sad about because you are in America.
Like, we've already been through the worst.
Yeah, like we already did the sacrifices. Like your life is a lot easy, which my life is a lot easier than my mom's. Like my mom had to sacrifice a lot to come into this country and learn English and become a citizen, which is always a very long and uneasy process. But yeah, when I started my own mental health journey, that just helped me kind of see the direction that I wanted to go in. I have no want to actually become a therapist. A lot of people ask me that just because I'm already in the field. I'm way more like detail oriented, organized. So this is just a way where I can get both the mental health side of it and the administrative side that I enjoy doing.
What's your and your family's background?
My background, as far as educational background, I have a high school diploma. My mom is, like I said, an immigrant from Mexico. She immigrated here when she was 17, and then had my sister and I shortly after, and started out as a field worker here in the fields over in the Black Creek area, and then started factory work and slowly learned English and kind of worked her way up. Right now my mom is disabled because she does have lupus, but yeah, that's my family background. We all live in the Fox Valley area.
What would you say is the greatest struggle for yourself right now?
I think right now there's a lot of struggles. The world is kind of, America is kind of in shambles, especially for a person of color. Lately, it has been just kind of trying to maintain survival, and like I think it's very easy to get stuck in feeling hopeless with the state of our country right now. In my last therapy session, we talked a lot about how much it just sucks that people of color can't really go out and do normal things or anything without the thought of something potentially happen or not coming back home and things like that. And I've also been struggling with the fact that I don't really care to live in this country, but my mom sacrificed a lot to get me to this country. So that's kind of something that I've been working through that I think a lot of first generation people struggle with.
What brings you the most happiness?
I think my family and going to therapy, even though it's usually not happy in it, but like seeing myself grow and changing my behaviors and learning how to better communicate with those around me and the people that I love, and having better coping skills and going through some of my trauma and healing some of that trauma and just seeing how it's impacting the relationships that I have. I'm super close with my siblings, and my mom I'm a lot closer with now. My relationship with my partner is a lot better because I have done a lot of the work within myself. So yeah, I think just spending time with my family, because that's who I care about, and that's who I care about that I'm doing good too.
Where would you say you want to see yourself in the next 5 years?
I would like to continue to be an advocate, particularly for like social justice issues, abolishing the police, sexual assault against women, pro-choice for women, mental health in general, providing better mental health resources for
Things
people.
that actually matter in the world.
Yeah, I would like to, just continue doing that. I would also like to be in a better place to where I'm not just working to pay my bills consistently. We're meant to stay in this struggle. I want to be working less. I don't see my job as my whole life or my career or anything.